So, I'm watching that Panty Waste Guy Fieri on Food Network. He really, he just does, he kind of makes me sick. He's like Bart Simpson. And I don't like him at all. Fucking queer ass chump. And he kind of, he tried to play with the public too. Because he opened a restaurant in Times Square in New York City and he got some bad reviews on that shit. You know, fucking $12 hamburger in an escalator kind of bullshit going down, right? Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri. You know what? You went to culinary school, but just because you passed by blowing the headmaster don't mean you can cook, right? Because I watch these other cooks on diners, drive-in, and dives where you go to watch what they're presenting to the public, and for the most part, they can cook. I mean, there's some that are like cooking a hamburger and going, ooh, ooh, the public, we just, ooh, they just get, ooh, they can't, getting a grub on. Can't get enough of my flat top hamburger. Whoo, right? Of course, that just means that you've but got a bunch of fucking crackheads in the neighborhood coming, right? And the one crackhead got an iPod and hit a hot spot, and said, "Come on, Guy Fieri, check out Crack Station here in Hoboken, New Jersey, right? It's the best, right? You got that too." But I was watching Love and Hip Hop. They got a new season of Love and Hip Hop on. And like last season, Chrissy and Jim Jones. Well, he proposed at the end. Jim Jones is one fine looking brother, right? So anyway, but Jim Jones is kind of he's pretty, but he's hardcore, really hardcore. Like you know, he done beat up a faggot. So anyway, Chrissy's in I think Miami or something vacation. She's got to get away. She's got to get away, you know, because Lord knows the life of reality TV is like pushing me to a vacation. So she's in Miami with the cameras, and Jim Jones shows up, and he walks through, and she goes, Jim, what are you doing here? Is everything okay? And then he reaches in his pocket for the box, right? Brings it out, and she goes, like she was ducking, like she was getting ready to, she was flinching like she was going to take a pop, right? Just the way it's got to be, Sean, right? Shucker. So anyway, the new season of Love and Hip Hop got few new characters, right? And the one dude, what's his name? Jonesy or something, right? Jonesy, like, I don't even know that he does anything in hip hop, but he's a pretty looking brother, right? And he goes, he slipped off his drug wagon, and he goes, my mom's was sober for 19 years, 14 years, and my pops was sober for 19 years, and I was sober for 12 yees. So they pretty much said to me that y'all started hitting that crack pipe around the same time, right? Because once you go crack town, you don't go back, right? Take a lick off that dime and then sell it to your pop, right? Here, pop, here's a dime. I know how it goes. Can't play a song, right? Fuck that. But anyway, he's got me. Crying his baby Jesus tear, right? God's got me. Well, get the fuck. What are you fucking, right? You trying to get some pussy? Any bitches falling for that bullshit? Love and Hip Hop. I'll give it one more show. Because Rick, his bitch Erica, who is gorgeous, right? She's rapping him about how her last man, she kicked him in the fucking head. And he's going, really? So, I don't know. We'll see, because we'll see.